where it began. I can't begin to know that.
Good morning, St. John Valley. This is Wake Up SJV. My name is Eric Wernken. Today is Friday, May 22nd. Today's featured guest, upcoming, and today's featured artist, courtesy of Rennie Kluge, is Star City Syndicate. Here they are performing roughly 2 years ago, August 2018. Ba, ba, ba.
Look at this night, and the sun's still shining with that. Let me fill it up with 72 people. And when I heard, it runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? I can't. Touching you, reaching out, touching you, everybody seems alive. Time never seems so good as they do now. Passion is mine to believe they never one more time for the giver. Time never seems so good. Life is fine. Believe they never will.
All right, that's Star City Syndicate. This is Wake Up SJV. Thanks for joining us on just another beautiful day as we approach Memorial Day weekend in the midst of COVID-19. Quite a thing. Quite a thing. Let's take our first look at the weather, brought to you by the National Weather Service out of Gray, Maine, with a hub in Caribou. And this forecast is out of the Frenchville Northern Aroostook Regional Airport. We still do have the red flag warning that we talked about yesterday. Red flag warning means be very careful with any type of campfires. Fires. If you're a smoker, don't just throw your butt near dried up leaves, wood, etc., etc. Forest fires are risky when it's dry, hot, and windy. As you see here, becoming sunny with a high of 69, so not as hot as yesterday when we hit 82, I believe was the high yesterday. And just beautiful, beautiful weather here throughout the weekend. You'll see clear tonight Had a chance to check out the stars last night. They were beautiful. Clear skies. Sunny Saturday all day with a high of 62. Sunday, Monday, Memorial Day, 79. So beautiful, just incredible weather. Looks like the wind is going to subside here, if you will. Some gusting again today, upwards of 24 miles per hour, but Saturday it's down, Sunday, so just great, great weather. In the forecast, we do have some T-storms, some thunderstorms coming in early next week. So be on guard there. That is the weather brought to you by the National Weather Service and NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Say that 3 times. We are trying our best here, folks, to bring in someone from the Northern Maine Medical Center, and I think I can. I believe we do have somebody, and that somebody is none other than Joey Bard, head of facilities over there, and has been there for many years. Used to battle with him on the basketball courts, and just a great family here in this community. 3 boys and a daughter. So hopefully we can bring him in and find out what's going on over there at Northern Maine Medical Center. Today's featured local artist, like I said, is the Star City Syndicate. I'm just putting that in here on our Facebook page off of Chaz Pelletier's Channel 4. Let's check the headlines. Once again, as we roll through what's going on locally, regionally, and nationally, here in the St. John Valley, the last student day for all of Valley Unified will be June 5 for remote learning. That will conclude and send our wonderful kids into the summer, hopefully with a foundation, some framework to get ready for next fall. Looks like I froze there momentarily. June 12th will be a graduation here at Fort Kent Community High School. I believe the other schools are graduating around that time. I think Madawaska Middle High School, Madawaska High School, those graduates, I believe, is the 13th. And we will check on Wisdom. Geez, we should have asked Scott Pelletier, who was a guest the other day, when they're graduating. But we will nail down those dates. 8th grade promotion for the 8th graders here at Valley Rivers Middle School will be June 5th as well. That will be via Zoom. I want to remind everybody that there is a integration plan put into place by Valley Unified Service Center for ours. And that is a plan, framework revolving around some teams, 4 teams are put in place of all Valley Unified staff, teachers, administrators, etc., working on a weekly basis to map that out for the future of education here in the Valley. That will take us all the way through October 5th and beyond. So let's take a look here at the morning update. This was brought to you by the Bangor Daily News. You can hop on the line for that. But let's talk it through, folks, if we could. They have the numbers once again here, a morning update. Beautiful photo. No new deaths, happy to say, yesterday. but we'll get past that. Memorial Day weekend. So they've got a nice article here on parks, travel, camp, stuff like that. They are open. Campgrounds are open, which is nice to see, but just not as you traditionally would see. Beaches will be a lot different, I'm sure, especially down on the coast and into southern Maine. We talked about restaurants yesterday in Portland, closing streets so they can be a little more accessible and safe. But some great stuff here. Paycheck Protection Program, looking for some reform there. Just a lot of dollars. When we start getting into trillions, you kidding me? That is no joke. So something to be concerned about, obviously. So there you have it. Bangor Daily News. It's good. They had this morning update on coronavirus, and then they do an evening update. So twice a day, there's an update there. And then, of course, the Maine CDC typically rolls out their press conference 2 o'clock daily. I know Ms. Kathy Bouchard, a good friend of mine, colleague, is on top of that. Want to thank the guests that we had here this week. And geez, it's been awesome here. Is this week 3 coming to a close? I believe so. And just another great lineup. Yesterday was Larry Murphy, the legendary Larry Murphy. On Wednesday, we had Rennie Kluge, WAGM sports director and assistant news director. So he gave just some great insight on what's going on with their operations and how they've changed. A lot of their staff stays home now, and a lot different for all of us, for sure. Tuesday, we had Scott Pelletier, who is the physical education and health teacher for MSAD 33 here, our neighbors next door, and also a coach of the girls basketball team there for the Wisdom Pioneers, and is coaching soccer. And on Monday, we had the Aroostook County Teacher of the Year, Miss Jocelyn Saucier. So that was just an awesome week. We featured music all week. We have now, just so you know, local music. We have now featured Empty Head. It is my goal to get Doug Clapp on here next week. I don't know what he's got rolling up at his compound, but we are going to reach out to him over the weekend. French Toast, Travis Sear, Adam Netto, Bad Mother Boogie, Boomerang yesterday, Adam Willett with CJ Terrio, the Jerry T Band, Taylor Tiger Martin, and today is Star City Syndicate. So just great music, great stuff on a daily basis. We can, anything we can do once again to promote local music and see what's out there is awesome. I'm going to play another piece here from the Star City Syndicate. Just looking for, scrolling through on YouTube, see what they have for you, my friends. And we're going to take a listen to a 2017 performance 2 years ago of My Girl. And this is at a concert at the Oakfield Preservation. So this group is all over the place. Let's take a listen here. I'm going to check on my dog and share this with you, and also get Joey Bard, his info. All right, Star City Syndicate. Check them out online. Just some great stuff, as I said, playing all throughout. Star City is Presque Isle. So, and that was recommended by Rennie Kluke. I want to welcome once again Amy Dupre-Willette in today, and Nicole Destu, Jason Bennett. Hope you guys are all doing well and you're gearing up like me for Memorial Day weekend. Obviously going to be a lot different, as so many things are now, as we fight through this COVID-19. And happy to say that we are going to be bringing in a Northern Maine Medical Center employee, and that will be Joey Bard. Also just like, legendary Larry Murphy, just a pillar of this community, has obviously raised a family here, and his wife, Pam, also works for Northern Maine Medical Center. So we're going to get some insight, we hope. He said it's going to either be him or somebody else. So I don't know if he's going to pass the buck, so to speak, or what's going to happen there. But we are looking forward to that. We ran down the guests we had last week. Just awesome. The weather is nice. I want to remind people out there that whether you're watching this live or maybe archived, that plenty of stuff to do outside safely and with social distance recommendations. But the tennis nets are up. We do now have a batting cage set up on site over at Fort Kent Elementary School. There's volleyball. There's a volleyball net set up behind the pool, the rec pool here in Fort Kent. And then, of course, there's walking, biking, hiking. I'm sure a lot of you are out there gardening now, which is always good this time of year to get that garden going. I might take a stab at that. Might get me in trouble, but gardening is always good. So get out and, get at it, my friends. I'm gonna send some info here to Joey Bard. Marissa Albert, how you doing? Looks like she's chimed in here. My first of the morning. Got Joey's email here. We're gonna send him a quick invite and get that done. I was able to stay at the lake last night, Eagle Lake, and just beautiful out there. Got a nice, exceptional sunrise. 4:50 is the sunrise, or it was this morning. I did not see that quite, but I was up around 5, and just a beautiful, beautiful morning. Birds were chirping, and sun came up nicely. It is still, as we said, still a little breezy, but just beautiful on the lake. And I'm sure a lot of people are making their way there, whether it be to stay or to visit. The lake, the rivers are all beautiful this time of year. Okay, coming your way, Joey. Just got to get his email, folks. So it's a long weekend. I hope it's a long weekend for many of you, and you're able to enjoy it. Get out there and support local business, please. Takeout. There he is. Takeout is also, always a great option. All right, boom. We've emailed him some info to get in. Walker's, Swamp Buck, Rocks, I heard, has a great lobster roll. Crossings, cranking out the sushi bowls. I believe that might have been yesterday, though. But those have been awesome. Josh Nichols, another guy we'd love to get on the show here, as he is a busy man and doing a lot there for Crossings. And tonight, by the way, on this platform will be No Nonsense with Nico. So she'll join the airwaves here this evening. And we'll continue as we just have a few weeks left of Friday Night Warrior Lights. So the lights will be kicked on at the soccer field in honor of the senior class at 8:20 p.m. Military time is 2020. So in honor of the class of 2020, we'll run the clock for 20 minutes, 20 seconds, play some music, and the lights will be on over there at Community High School soccer field. So if you're walking or driving by and you see the lights on, we're not trying to burn money or anything, but just out of respect, we'll run the lights for them. And we'll cover that on Facebook Live on the Community High School page, as we cannot double book here on this platform, as I believe No Nonsense with Nico starts at, is that 8 a.m. or 8 p.m., 8 p.m. or 8:30? Right around that time. Next week, we're going to have to keep on kicking out some local music. So we, of course, can repeat. You know, we can obviously start doing some shuffling. You know, it doesn't always have to be the same person, but let me know, you know, if you've got a favorite artist that you'd like to feature here. We would love to hear them. So, like I said, I mean, I'm still a huge Empty Head fan. You know, I'd like to get some Staff Infection, the staff band here at Community High School. I would like to get some footage on them. Probably Winter Carnival has a lot of that. Just sending a text to Joey here. Winter Carnival probably could get us that footage, and we'd love to see it. You know, they certainly play some music. The lead man, John Coletta, who's been a guest here, really gets into it, and they just put on a great show. So Staff Infection, still waiting for our first ever live performance here, and that would be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? If we could get some live music here, whether it be via Zoom or whatnot. It looks like Joey's ready. So we want to bring him in and see what's going on over there at Northern Maine Medical Center and visit with him a little bit. So let me admit him and see if he's ready. Looks like he's trying to connect to the audio. Good morning, Joey Bard. We don't have his audio or video, so we'll wait here momentarily. Good morning, Joey. Oh, we got to unmute him. Good morning. We'll wait here momentarily. I don't know if we've got a bad connection or whatnot, but Joey, I don't know if you can hear me. I can hear myself, obviously, but we cannot hear you, my friend. Maybe talk to Adam Laundrie over there, the tech guy. He might be able to help you. Adam, you know, I heard the song Dirty Laundry on my way to the lake last night. I was jamming out. That's a great tune. Who was that? Don Henley? Just great music. Joey, we're having a little trouble hearing you, so I'll keep running my mouth until hopefully we can get you in. I'm going to send him another text. Oh, he's not set up for Zoom at his desk. Okay. So it looks like Joey is not set up. My apologies, folks. We're going to drop that now and then see if there's something else we can do. Joey wants to come in via phone. Well, we haven't done that yet, Joey, yet, but we certainly can try it out. Nothing we haven't tried before, right, folks? Bring Joey in on speakerphone. Hey, how about that, folks? We're going to go old school speakerphone. You will not be able to see Joey. Maybe he did that on purpose. He maybe just didn't do his hair this morning or whatnot. We're dropping like flies here. We did have 9 live here at one point. Let's see. Joseph Bard, speaker. See if this works. Yes. Good morning, Joey Bard. You're on Wake. You're on Wake.
Sorry about that.
No problem. You're on Wake Up SJV. This is our first speakerphone call.
And Eric, we have a bell extension here too.
Oh, we do.
Give you my office phone number.
Office phone. I got you. I will call back, my friend.
834-1319.
You got it. I'll call back. Okay, we're going to try the office phone. Everybody get that number? Next week, possible guests. As I said, Doug Clapp is up for it. We would love to talk to Doug. I am going to try my best as well to get someone in the line of work of forestry or forestry would be great. A forest ranger, someone that's out there on the waters and in the woods. And the red flag warning got put everybody on radar. I think you got to be careful with those campfires, and so we got to be safe, my friends. Here we go. We're going to try this again.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning, Joey. Can you hear us now?
Much better, thank you.
Okay. Listen, you're live on Wake Up SJV. Thanks for joining us here last minute.
Well, I hope I can answer any questions you got.
Well, nothing major, my friend. We're just trying to understand this madness, as I'm sure you're doing that on a daily basis. But how is everything going at Northern Maine Medical Center?
Well, the first couple of weeks of this thing were a mad rush to get ready for, not knowing how many patients we'd be getting. It was a mad rush to get everything ready for mass casualty type of a setup, and as it turns out, it didn't come. So we've kind of leveled off now. We're still doing all the same things that all other businesses are doing. We're practicing the social distancing and the masking. We're limiting access to the building only through a couple entrances that are manned, and we screen patients before coming in. And it's the same crazy stuff that's going on in every other business in town and all over the world.
Yeah, I've been Joey. I've been real impressed with, I guess, the public, the public education that Northern Maine Medical Center has provided. His name now goes over my head, but there was a great YouTube video when COVID first hit us. Is that St. Pierre, I think, that put together a great video on YouTube?
Yeah, that was Dr. Eric St. Pierre. Yep.
Yeah.
I have the ER. Yep.
Yeah, very educational. It didn't have any type of political swing either way, and it just put the info out there. And you've got a task force over there that's I'm sure meeting on a regular basis, but very impressive, very organized, and should there be any type of outbreak, it appears that Northern Maine Medical Center is ready. So it was just good to hear, and so many good people over there working. And how many years have you been there, Joey? And what exactly is your role at Northern Maine Medical Center?
Well, I'm director of facilities, which means charge of the buildings. Just all the um, mechanical, electrical systems, construction projects, the facilities, keeping them upgraded, and so on and so forth. Also, take care of the Environment Care Committee, which again is overseeing the safety to patients and workers here at the hospital, making sure that our facilities are in tip-top shape and ready for whatever comes our way.
Awesome. So that's a huge job. How many? My understanding is there's only one way to enter the building for patients now. Is that correct?
Well, you can come in through the ER, but if you've been referred to the hospital from your primary physician, we've set up a respiratory clinic at the back of the building in the basement where Dr. Harris's office was. We've converted Dr. Harris's office into a respiratory clinic. So if you are showing any signs or possible signs of being affected by COVID, we would refer you to there, and everybody down there is geared up to receive you and make sure you get the help that you need. So
Great. So yeah,
if you're not showing any signs of corona, then and it's an emergency, you would come in through the ER, so that entrance is still open. And then if you're coming in for testing, then you're coming in through the switchboard entrance at the welcome desk, where again you're being screened and then sent on your way to X-ray or lab or wherever test that you might have, or if you have a doctor's appointment, you'll be screened and sent on from there.
awesome. Yeah, I'm just sharing with our audience here your website, and on your homepage, it's great. All the numbers are out there. There's a big COVID-19 update feature online, and as you said, the feeling there, Joey, is that everybody talks about the peak and whatnot. Is that we're past that? Is that the understanding I'm hearing from you?
I mean, we've had some cases locally, but they've been site specific, that they're not community spread, and they have good control over what happened there. So we haven't been hit with the numbers that we might have been hit with. The social distancing and everything else is working apparently. So, and being rural helps us out a lot too. And I'm not a clinical person, so I can't chime in on the clinical side of things, but it seems we seem to be holding our own right now. So, and we would be ready for whatever else would happen. We have a committee that meets daily, and plans and how we're reacting to stuff changes daily depending on what's going on with cases throughout the state. So it's a moving target right now.
It sure is, and every day brings something new and unknown, and so it is quite a thing. Joey, of course, all four of your children have made their way through Fort Kent Community High School and have moved on, and so how is your family doing? Everybody holding up okay, or?
It's they're all over the place, as you know. See, Charlie lives up in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And in his case, they've been confined to their homes since this thing broke out, and they just got approval so that they could associate with an extra family. So they were allowed to communicate with one family, and then now they've expanded that to two. The borders there are still closed. Charlie's about to have a new baby here in a few weeks, and we probably won't be able to see that one for a while, which is tough. But that's Charlie's situation. Sam's in North Carolina, and they down there, he works for a company that manages parking garages and parking lots, and they've opened everything up down there. So one extreme to the other. Nova Scotia is still locked down. They've opened up all the beaches, the Carolina beaches, and all businesses are back open.
Wow.
And down there.
Wow.
So, and then see, Tommy's in Bangor with a new son also a few weeks ago, and they've gone back to work. work. So he works for the Army Air Guard, him and his girlfriend, and they've gone back to work now. So that's the story there. Emily's in Portland working at Maine Med in the cath lab, and she just sent me a picture 2 days ago of her getting ready to go in and take care of a patient that was a COVID patient.
Wow.
And yeah, you should have seen this. She looked like a scuba diver with all the gear she had on going in.
I'm sure.
So it's a little different for each of them, depending where they are.
Yeah, and Tom, your son Tom has done exceptional work with his big time podcasts, and so he's been all over the internet and has done some great stuff. Seems like he's really having fun with that. We'd love to get him on the show here as well.
Yeah, we're awful proud of him. It's been a good filler for us and for a lot of other people. Also, keep getting people talking about it, how much they're enjoying his podcast at this time. When you're stuck home, it's nice to stay in contact with people you know, and that was been a great way to do it.
Now, Joey, were you drafted in the Fort Kent basketball draft, or?
I was.
Oh, great! I was hoping. Listen. I'd take you on my team.
Yeah, but I think it was a pity thing, and it was Charlie, my own son, who drafted me. So it was one of those things.
No, it's awesome stuff. He has really kind of spanned the whole state now. He's been covering, I think his first focus was up here in the valley, but he's now covering, pretty much all of Maine, which is a great thing for the whole state. I have a former teammate whose son Cash McClure plays at Marinacook, and his dad Aaron sent me a text the other day. He said, "Who is this Tom Bard? He just did a story on my son." So he's doing great stuff.
Well, I think he's making more and more contacts, and they're helping him get more people involved. So, like Lon Burns has been a great addition to that. Lon knows everybody in the state, so with his connections, Tom's been able to line up some pretty good people to interview, and that just keeps expanding. So one person talks to another person, says, "Hey, it's not that bad." Like Murph was on a couple weeks ago, and he was hesitating at first, didn't know how it was going to be. And I talked to him just the other day, and he said he had a blast. And you could tell he was enjoying it while he was doing it. So it helps to loosen up the crowd and get other people involved. So yeah, maybe it'll turn into a statewide thing. We can only hope.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think it already has. So like I said, he's done some great things. Joey, the last few weeks here, we've been featuring local musical artists. Do you and perhaps your wife or your children have some artists locally that you really enjoy?
We haven't been getting out much, Eric. So I don't know. Is there anything? I mean, I've noticed like Adam and CJ on YouTube doing some stuff. What else is out there?
Yeah, we've covered them. French Toast. We've Jerry T Band. Just curious if even before COVID, if there was a band that you guys really enjoyed locally, or anybody you wanted to promote here on the show.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a lot older than you are, but Jerry T, for me, if you want to go out to dance, Jerry T's got the best beat to dance to, and you're younger than I do, and I know you guys just kind of move around on the floor, not much rhythm, but Jerry T's got it all together. So I love it when he gets together with French Toast, and that's a great night to go out and listen.
That is, yeah. I would agree. What are your thoughts on reopening the economy, and specifically here in the valley with restaurants and stores and whatnot? Joey, is that to put it bluntly, is that safe? Do you think it's going to be okay here as we try to help them out, obviously?
Crowd are open.
Yeah, I'm along the. I lost you there a little bit, Joey, but yeah, I agree with you. I think you're on the side of caution. I think curbside pickup and takeout. Obviously it's not ideal, but it can continue to at least hopefully help them out a little bit. So
Time will tell.
time will tell. Well, listen, Joey. It's a big Memorial Day weekend here. I hope you and your wife are able to enjoy that. Hopefully on a body of water. I know you got a nice, beautiful canoe that you want to give to me. But if not,
I'm not going to give it to you, but anytime you want to use it, feel free.
yeah, yeah. But listen, great to hear from you. Awesome information. I can't thank you enough, and hopefully you and your family stay safe, my friend. You can see those grandchildren soon.
Appreciate it, Eric. You stay safe too.
Okay, thank you,
Take
Joey.
care, bye bye.
Bye bye. So that was Joey Bard from Northern Maine Medical Center, director of facilities. So that's a huge role, a huge job. And yesterday was Thank a Hero Thursday, and we can certainly thank Joey as he's continued to go to work, and he just can't work from home in his situation. So great stuff there from Joey. Hopefully, folks, you enjoyed that. Um, still looking for some local music and whatnot out there on the airwaves. 7:45 a.m. here on Friday, May 22nd. This is Wake Up SJV. Hopefully you're not up. Hopefully you've had a chance to sleep in, and you're going into a nice long weekend as we approach a real fun time. Nationwide is this holiday, and I just hope, obviously, that people have their masks and their sanitizer, and they're ready to stay safe and practice those requirements, but at the same time have some fun. We are going to go back here for another performance from the Star City Syndicate out of Presque Isle. They are our featured artist, and this piece is from the Northern Maine Fair concert. So let's take a listen and see if I can share the screen here with you as we wind down the show. All right. Star City Syndicate, the featured musical artist for today. So we'll add them to the list that we have growing. And we'll get that list published and out and hopefully housed somewhere here on the line, as you say. Pretty funny these days when you click on ESPN for you sports fans with no live sports. There's just a lot of random stories. As I look real quick here today, winner bids 1.025 million for Robert Kraft's Super Bowl ring is one of the stories. The all-time starting five for every NBA Western Conference team. Paul Pierce reveals true reason for his issue, his beef with LeBron James. And about the only live thing here, Korean baseball is live over there in Asia and Korea. So anyway, just pretty interesting. Folks, it's 7:50 a.m. here on a wonderful Friday. And we're going to sign off. It's been a great week, another great week. We're looking forward to some other top-notch guests next week. We want to thank today's featured guest, Joey Bard, the Director of Facilities at Northern Maine Medical Center, and a hero in this COVID madness, and a pillar here in this community, and just a great guy, great man. Looking forward to seeing him out on the lake. Also want to recognize today's featured local musical group, the Star City Syndicate. So I'm going to have to try to talk to Rennie Kluke and see if we can track them down somewhere over in the Presque Isle area, or hey, invite them up this way. Folks, stay safe and practice safe social active distancing. Have a great long weekend. Monday's show is up in the air, folks. It's Memorial Day, so the guess will be that we probably, most likely, almost definitely, unless my producer, Chaz Pelletier, makes me, will not be back until Tuesday. So enjoy it, get outside, and as I said, stay safe. Take care. Peace.